All right, changing pace here. Time for a Money Monday. Right now we're discussing the 10 things to avoid when shopping for a new car.
Tips we could all use.
Yeah.
President and CEO of Great Lakes Credit Union, of course, David Seeger, joining us as he does every Monday morning.
John.
Morning,
Good morning.
David.
Let's look at the pre-markets here. A little tough this morning. The S&P is down, the Dow's down 41, and the NASDAQ is down as well. A lot of jitters going on what's happening in Ukraine, as well as we have profit earnings that are being reported for the first quarter, not meeting expectations, so there's a lot of anxiety. The other thing I'm going to show you as well, livestock. We usually don't talk about livestock in the program, but the price of beef, look at the lines going up. That's the highest it's been since 1987.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It
I mean,
is.
people just, you can't afford it. Restaurants.
That's right.
I mean, it's crazy. You can't hardly afford a steak at a
You
restaurant
can't.
anymore.
No, they're going to go up in prices. That's
Right.
all there is to it.
You've got
I guess
to.
you're going to have to. Okay, negotiating a price for a vehicle. Now remember, when you go to a dealership, you're up against professionals who do this all day long. And so they know how to haggle. You might not as well. So here are some 10 tips that might help you with those type of circumstances. Again, isolate the negotiation. And get your auto loan at the bank first. Don't combine the two. Be able just to focus on exactly what you're looking at in terms of buying the car.
I think that's an important tip right
It
there.
is, very much so. Also, don't trade your own car in at the dealership. Try to sell it. Again, keep the negotiations separate. And also, focus on the end result. You want the out-the-door price, not some intermediate price that he's talking about. I want the bottom line here. Get a good price. You can go to Edmunds.com, EDMUNDS.com, and get some pricing for the car, that's what it's going for in the area. And also, you can also get a certificate for them if the dealer participates in order to try to, okay, I'm not going to haggle anymore, here's the price I'm going to pay for the car. Timing, look for rebates. Where are rebates going? If rebates are strong, that means you can get a good price on the car. If they start to taper off, well, you may be done with that. Always take the rebate. Don't take the financing. Rebate is always better than the financing. Get yourself time and ready to walk away from the deal in case you have to. Don't feel I have to take this deal right here, right now. Bring a calculator, make sure that the figures are all correct and you understand what his bottom line is. And it's not over till it's over. Make sure that you get the outdoor price. That's something in between. And some states, but not Ohio, has the regret laws. You have certain time to say, okay, I regret this purchase, so I'm going to take the car back. You can't do that in Ohio, but some states you're allowed to do that.
Question for you. There used to be a lot of belief that there was a bias, men versus women going in and dealing for a car.
You still see
does
that.
that exist
Yes, it
today?
does. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Still around.
That's too bad.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that too. You know, even when you go in,
Yeah.
what would you like, ma'am? You know, and you
Take
know,
a
you get
buddy
that
with you.
impression.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I used to work for the auto industry. I know what I'm talking about.
There you go. That's what you do.
All right, thanks, David.